Eddie Graham. He was a pilot, right? And I heard a story that he flew underneath the bridge one time.
Yeah.
He did a lot. He landed in that. Was you with us when he tried to land in that West Shore parking lot? There's a big shopping center just due north of the airport, and it's all lit up. And Eddie was all lit up.
Yeah. so you guys are riding with a drunk pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother you?
Yeah, it bothered me. I was scared for my life every time. Terry Funk tells one.
Wait a minute. You're scared for your life every time, which means you did it repeatedly. So you get on the plane, you're scared to death, and then the next night you go, okay, let's get on with the drunk guy again. He's flying.
Yeah. Well, go figure. You want me to tell the Terry Funk story now, John?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mr. I apologize to you.
But I know what you're getting at. Had to be some stupid, but we trusted Eddie. Eddie was a great pilot. Eddie, even impaired, I mean, right, Kev. I mean, but here we're taking off from Fort Myers, Florida. Fort Myers is down the coast here. It's due north of Tampa, and it's right on the Gulf of Mexico edge there. So if you go west, you're in the Gulf of Mexico. If you go north, you're in Tampa. If you go south, you're in Miami. If you go west, you end up somewhere over on the other east side of the state there. So they take off, and Eddie's been enjoying himself during the course of the match. So he takes off, and Terry is co-pilot, and so Terry's sitting there watching. Terry Funk as co-pilot with a drunk pilot. We got a crazy man as the co-pilot. We're sitting, me, Jack, and Dory are sitting in the back. And we're all wondering if we're going to make it back to Tampa alive, So we hear Terry, and all of a sudden, we go and we start going. We take off to the west. Eddie never makes that right-hand turn to go north. He's headed west. Well, he flew down there. Now, Fort Myers, in the middle of the night, it's not the city that it was down. They didn't have the services, the gas services. So you had to conserve your gas going down there so you'd have enough coming back to Tampa. So we knew that. So Eddie's flying out, and Dory and Jack and I don't notice anything, but Terry's sitting there. Fortunately, this time, Terry was conscious of what was going on. So we keep going. About 20 minutes into the flight, Terry starts looking at those gauges, the gas gauge, and then he starts looking at the compass. And that compass is heading due west. And so Terry lets it go a couple more minutes, and all of a sudden we see Terry elbowing Eddie. Said, Eddie, are you going to make a right-hand turn, go to Tampa, or are you taking us back to Texas? Eddie said, oh. Cranks up the stereo, makes a damn right-hand turn, and we barely make it into Tampa on fumes.
What was the deal? You're going to land in a parking lot?
Oh, there's that shopping center parking lot there, and it's all lit up there. So we're getting the readings and everything. And Eddie didn't like to use instruments. I don't really think Eddie knew how to read instruments, to tell you the truth. And so we're sitting down in this shopping center parking lot's all got all these lights in the parking lot there, and it's right across the road from Tampa International. So we're coming down, and all of a sudden the tower comes on and said EG 69. Remember that number, Kevin?
Sure do.
EG 69, Eddie Graham 69. You better rise up a little bit, and the airport's another 3/4 of a mile across the road. So get yourself up and get over here. So he gets up, he comes over, and he makes a great landing when nobody ever knows any different. He makes a great landing, and all of a sudden we see all these lights on emergency vehicle coming toward the plane. Eddie tells Terry, I think it was, or it might have been, I can't remember who said co-pilot that, but he said, when we get off the plane, I wasn't flying the plane, you were flying the plane. I'm instructing you on how to land this thing, and that's the reason you made the mistake. So we sat down. Eddie, as we're getting out, the other guy, whoever said co-pilot, gets out. Oh, sir, I'm sorry. Eddie's teaching me how to drive, and I just mistake the parking shopping center for the runway there. Well, kid, You better wake Eddie up and tell him you messed up, but you made it safe here. Just you guys just be safe and go on. But that's kind of how Eddie was such a hero in this town.
Yeah.
Eddie could do no wrong.